Hello mga ka-research! Welcome back to my channel, Sir Loves TV. If you're new to this channel, please click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated once I upload new videos related to Practical Research 2. This is my second video lesson in Practical Research 2 in which I will discuss kinds of quantitative research. After watching this video, you will be able to explain kinds of quantitative research designs. What are the kinds of quantitative research designs? Quantitative research is said to be a spectrum that it can be classified into smaller and more specific kinds. First, can be descriptive. It can be correlational. Next, it can be ex post facto. Next, it can be quasi-experimental and it can be experimental. Pero ano nga ba ang research design? Research design refers to the overall strategy that you choose in order to integrate the different components of the study in a coherent and logical way, thereby ensuring that you will effectively address the research problem. It also constitutes the blueprint of the selection, measurement, and analysis of data. Mga ka-research, always remember that research problem determines the research design you should use in your study. Now let us discuss each one of them. First is the descriptive design. It is used to describe a particular phenomenon by observing it as it occurs in nature. There is no experimental manipulation and the researcher does not start with a hypothesis. Mga ka-research, let us remember that if a quantitative research uses descriptive design, then it should describe a particular phenomenon and no experimental manipulation and no hypothesis. The goal of descriptive research is only to describe the person or the object of the study. An example of descriptive research design is the determination of the different kinds of physical activities and how often high school students do it during the quarantine period. As I have said previously, that it describes the person or object of the study. In the example presented, it will only determine the different kinds of physical activities and how often it is used, which and it falls under the parameter of descriptive design. Another kind of quantitative research design is correlational design. It identifies the relationship between variables. Data is collected by observation since it does not consider the cause and effect. For example, the relationship between the amount of physical activity done and student academic achievement. The design look into the relationship between two variables. So mga ka-research, tandaan natin that correlational design look into the relationship between two variables. So in the example presented, the two variables are first the amount of physical activity, which is the independent variable, and the student academic achievement, which is the dependent variable of the study. Young researchers, are you still there? If you're still watching this video, please hit the like button and leave a comment. Next design is the ex post facto design. It is used to investigate a possible relationship between previous events and present conditions. The term ex post facto, which means after the fact, looks at the possible causes of an already occurring phenomenon. It is clear that ex post facto means after the fact, wherein the goal is to look on the possible causes of the occurring phenomenon. Just like descriptive and correlational, there is no experimental manipulation in this design. An example of this is how does the parent's academic achievement affects the children's obesity. The example presented does not involve experimental manipulation, and it only looks into possible causes of the children's obesity, and obesity is the occurring phenomenon. Another design is quasi-experimental design. It is used to establish the cause and effect relationship of variables. Although it resembles the experimental design, the quasi-experimental has lesser validity due to the absence of random selection and assignment of subjects. Here, the independent variable is identified but not manipulated. There is no random selection as highlighted and assignment of the subjects in this design. The researcher does not modify pre-existing groups of subjects. The group exposed to treatment experimental is compared to the group unexposed to treatment control. Example, the effects of unemployment on attitude towards following safety protocol in ECQ declared areas. In the example presented, it does not modify the pre-existing groups. The independent variable is the unemployment, and it is not manipulated. Last design is the experimental design. It is used to establish the cause and effect relationship of two or more variables. This design provides a more conclusive result because it uses a random assignment of subjects and experimental manipulations. For example, a comparison of the effects of various blended learning to the reading comprehension of elementary pupils. The example presented has two variables, the blended learning and the reading comprehension. It establishes the cause and effect relationship of two variables mentioned. Those are kinds of quantitative research design. Iyan lang po muna mga ka-research sa video lesson na ito. If you have suggested topics or if you want to suggest a topic for a new video, please leave it in the comment box. Thank you for watching mga ka-research. If it helped you, please hit the like and subscribe button to be updated of the new video lesson in Practical Research 2. Ingat!